Hey guys, how you doing? Good? Alright, and today I'll be counting down my top 5 Call of Duty games. Now, although I've been focusing recently with my top 5 lists on Nazi zombies based, things, I wanted to expand outwards and focus more on the games as opposed to what zombies is, which I sort of, zombies is sort of a mini game, isn't it? Something like that. But anyway, I just have 2 points before I start. First of all, though I'm showing multiplayer footage of the games I select, I'm also focusing on the single player as well. So, in a sense, what is good in the campaign will also benefit how I think of the game. In addition to that, my second point will be Black Ops 3 is definitely not on this list. I'm just going to point that out immediately. The multiplayer for Black Ops 3, though it's alright, the campaign of Black Ops 3 is just bad. I'm sorry, I don't want to fight robots in a fucking Call of Duty game. I want to fight people. I want to see the blood and the gore and the limbs flying off, not bloody robots. Anyway, let's begin. So at number 5, we have the original Black Ops, as in the first ever one that came out. Now, my reasoning for this being my number 5 slot is because it's nothing wrong with the game, nothing against it or whatever. My problem lies with interest, if I'm honest, in the sense that in the campaign, it's good. I love the campaign quite a lot, just primarily because it comes off from the World at War one. But to be honest, when I look at the multiplayer and the more I think about it, the less I enjoy it. So although multiplayer, it works well and it's quite nice, I just enjoyed it a lot less compared to all the other games I've ever played. And I know there are a lot of people who know that I prefer the hardcore modes of Call of Duty. Even when I played hardcore on this game, I still enjoyed it a lot less. So yeah. Otherwise, if it was, a bit more fun and I enjoyed it a lot more, it would be, further on this list. But no. So yeah, number 5 has to go to Black Ops 1. So coming in at number 4, we have Modern Warfare 2, motherfucker. So, the reason for this one is because when this first came out, this basically brought in a whole load of new ideas for the multiplayer. And as well as that, the campaign was a lot of fun as well. Yeah, from what I remember anyway. I did love the Gulag mission, it has to be said. But, in addition to that, the multiplayer was fun, before the hackers came in. And, it was just a really fun experience. My only issue was just when the hackers came in. Otherwise, this would have been a really fun multiplayer, just on its own. The only, probably the only major thing I have with this game is that this is also when, quickscoping became huge just because the intervention came in. But no, I actually like this one, even though I really basically got my ass kicked there, but nevertheless. Number 4 still goes to Modern Warfare 2. So coming in at number 3, we have Black Ops 2. Now I know, if anyone's ever seen my top 5 worst zombie maps, you'll know that I would immediately take points off this game, primarily because I really didn't like Transit. But then again, I'm adding points on for this game, primarily because when they brought out the DLCs, they actually fixed some of the issues I sort of had with Transit. But, they also brought out new maps that I enjoy, like Mob of the Dead, for example. But, in addition to that, the multiplayer is quite fun, and the campaign, the campaign is actually amazing, in my opinion. I wouldn't say it's the best, because it still has 1 or 2 issues I have with it, but it's definitely one of my favourites, primarily because you can change your loadout on the campaign before you even start a mission, and that's what I think is probably the best thing I have about this game. Again, multiplayer is good, campaign is immense, zombies less so unless you buy one of the good DLCs like Mob of the Dead. So yeah, number 3, Black Ops 2. So coming in at number 2, we have Modern Warfare 3, which I know is going to seem like a bit of a interesting choice, primarily because I know a lot of people didn't really enjoy this game. But I actually had a lot of fun with it. I mean, the campaign, though I found it to be a bit slow and a bit, small compared to some of the others, I actually had a lot of fun with it, primarily because it tied up a lot of loose ends from the second game, and also, it was just fun. I just liked it. In addition to that, the multiplayer, I actually enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun playing that as well, primarily because they introduced support kill streaks and just, it was just a lot of fun. I'd safely say this is the second Call of Duty multiplayer that I safely say have enjoyed spending a lot of time playing. Though I'm not that good at it anymore, to be fair. But, yeah. Oh, bit like that. But no, number 2, I can safely say I don't care what if people don't like this game. I enjoyed my time on it, and I would happily come back to play it a bit more, if not for a few glaring issues. But yeah, number 2, Modern Warfare 3. So finally coming in at number 1, it has to go to Call of Duty Ghosts. So before everyone jumps on the complaint train to say how I'm wrong and say this game is absolute rubbish, try and hear me out here, okay? I like what this game represents. Like, I know that the difficulty curve was ramped up a little bit with multiplayer in the sense that everything seems to be a bit more realistic. I just enjoyed this so much more than every other game, like, in the Call of Duty franchise. I mean, I like the campaign. I loved the multiplayer. Like, this is the only Call of Duty game where the multiplayer has never made me regret buying it. Like, not once. In addition to that, I actually kind of liked Extinction as well. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't enjoy the idea of that, but I did. I mean, there was nothing physically wrong with it, not really. It was just different. And I know a lot of people don't really like change in Call of Duty, but I kind of did. It was kind of fun for a bit. And also the sliding mechanic. I know that's a kind of weak thing to bring up in this game, but I like it. It was new, and it was fun. And then Black Ops 3 had to ruin it by making it be part of your thruster pack, but whatever. I like this game, and maybe you do too, and if you don't, then that's fair, just my opinion. I enjoy this game. And, I know, what's it? Even if I do get angry on it, again, as I pointed out before, I don't regret this, like, buying this game ever. I still enjoy it. It has its moments, admitted, but it's still good. But there you go. So number 1, end the list, is Ghosts. And I apologise to anyone who hates me for this.